Today we're at Jeremiah's house. This is the first video in a series called Best Life with Jeremiah. Hi Jeremiah.
Hey, hi Trent.
How's it going today?
Great.
Nice.
Great.
What do you got set up?
Well, we got some raised bed gardens and using Hugelculture, which is using tree stumps
Oh, nice.
to grow on top of.
Nice. Well, we'll see how you do this.
Okay. All right, so we were beginning in from the start. We lay down our sheet mulching, cardboard, clothing, whatever you want. It's gonna break down all the grass and things that we want to build our garden bed with. I recycle all my boxes, everything that that can degrade, newspaper, gift wrapping paper, junk mail. It all comes here in the garden bed. This comes from trees, and it's going to break down and add nutrition. And then we will go ahead and then put in all the soil that has been grown here from broken down material of all the trees that were cleared in the first land clearing about 5 years ago. So this is how we start, and then we're just going to build up with logs on the base. Then we're going to cover it with soils and rocks. These add minerals and nutrition too. I've even buried some compost from the kitchen compost in the very, very bottom. So we have some papaya skins and things in here. It's all going to break back down into soil as we do. We are soil. We make soil. And so by returning to nature what we make, it completes the cycle and we're being regenerative. Okay, so as I am continuing this build on this bed, I have ohia, logs, and I can use any logs. And these were logs that I got from clearing this land, and so I use everything on the land. Even the soil made here came from this land. Everything coming from this land, or I'm recycling. This is the fungus among us. This is the good stuff. This is what we want to see. It spreads all below, in between the logs. This is really the mycelium is soil. This is what makes soil. The mycelium has the network pathways, the fine root structure, and already we can see that these plants have already just suffused the soil with their roots, which is very, very good. And this vascularity is going to show the health of these plants. The plants that I choose require very little service over here in Hawaii, where I actually have the density, where I have squash growing with the taro plant, also known as kalo, banana root plant, and all of this is food. And covering the surface of the garden bed will minimize the amount of volunteer plants, aka weeds, which we don't want. So I'm going to finish building this rock wall, which we get from the land. It's long lasting, and I can use the plastic for something else. So that's my thought process as I'm working. And I have little my co-gardeners. They know to not go in the bed, or here she goes in the bed. Uh-oh, hey, out. Come on, come on, out of the bed. Go on. Go on. Thank you. Okay, now you've seen my green water before, and here I have more that I've made, and there's bubbles if you look really close, and that shows that there's life. And this is just shishi, aka urine and water over time. And there's no smell to it right now. And just like that, this is I come, and this is nutrient rich. nitrogen, protein, the minerals, and all the good stuff that we make and provide is here, which goes right back to what we're growing. This is my liquid collection and utilization. Now for solids, I mixed with wood shavings or grass or straw and make human manure compost. I date it and then it starts breaking down. As you can see, it's already gone down about maybe 2.5 inches from the top. And this was filled all the way to the top. There's no smell because there's carbon in there. And you can see there's white fungus growing. And that's the good stuff. The fungus among us. Just there in the wood, also here in the bucket. And it's sealed. Very little oxygen goes in here. And by 6 months, completely ready. And about I do a bucket a week with the family. And so I'm making fertilizer at home. I do not buy fertilizer. I do not buy rocks or the soil. I make it myself. So that's the part of sustainability and permaculture that we're doing here. This is the one supplement that I bring in. This is black volcanic cinder made on the island. When we have an eruption, this gets shot out of the ground. It's easily to drain. It has lots of pores for microorganisms. It's a really top growing media. This is also very excellent potting media for all these potted plants, so that when I'm transplanting them into the ground, they're just going to go seamless. And I even sprinkle this is lime powder or ag lime, calcium carbonate, to balance the pH, because here in Hawaii where I'm at, I have acidic pH, so we have to balance the pH out. Then it's going to look like this over here. And this bed might be just a month old, but it's very verdant and very happy. And so by using our homegrown fertilizer and everything from this land, we're able to cultivate and grow our food year-round. That will give us food independence and super health. Growing fungus and food is critical. Thank you. Thanks for coming by and watching and learning about sustainability for yourself and your family. And look forward to keep sharing the green knowledge with you.